Next topic, that is drilling and blasting. Okay, so drilling and blasting, it is operation of the first drill into the rock and soil, then placement of explosive, like you can say gunpowder or dynamite. Okay, and after that blasting, which is used for the removal of or the losing of hard rock. Okay, so this is what the operation which carried out in drilling and blasting. So drilling and blasting is done before taking up the excavation work, and this is commonly carried out for aggregate production, then in excavating in tunnel, then breaking pavements or rock, etc. So selection of suitable drilling equipment, designing of drilling pattern, and proper loading leads to economic production. So that's why suitable type of drilling equipment is selected on the basis of nature of rock, then size of project, depth and size of holes, then type of and size of aggregate production required. So good drilling and blasting lead to a uniform fragmentation, and this ensure efficient mucking operation in open excavation or tunnels or shaft. So the machine used for drilling including pneumatic graveler drills, the hydraulic graveler drills, rotary drills and downhole drills. So blasting is performed by discharging the explosive placed in the hole drill for the purpose, and tremendous energy produced by blasting which loosen the rock. Okay, so this drilling and blasting are operation which carried out for the excavation and for the breaking of rocks and stone. So drilling, that is drilling and its necessity, types of drill, selection of drilling equipment, then blasting, then explosive use for the blasting, explosion process, the first drilling. So drilling is the process of making a hole in the solid material like rocks, timber, metal, etc. For blasting rocks, drilling is necessary to make hole in the rock and to place explosive in the drill hole. So different tools and methods are used for drilling depending on the type of material, the size of the hole, the number of hole and time to be complete the operation. What is the necessity of drilling? So for breaking the rocks, for the foundation of dam, for getting stone from quarry, for making a road in the mountains, for tunneling, for sinking chasm or well foundations, for laying pipeline in the rocky strata. The type of drills. Drills can be broadly classified into the following two categories. First one is abrasion drill and percussion drill. So broad categories, it is first percussion drill and rotary drill, and the abrasion drill is the type of rotary drill. Okay, so a rotary drill also classified into pressure drilling and abrasion drilling. Okay, so this percussion drilling and abrasion drilling are the types of drilling. Okay, so what is abrasion drill? So in this type of drill, the grinding of rock into small particles is carried out through the abrasive effect of a bit which rotates in the hole. Common types of abrasive drill are like a short drill and diamond drill. These are the short drill and diamond drill. Then percussion drills. Okay, in this type of drill, the disintegration of rock into small particles is achieved by the impact from repeated blows. So common type of percussion drills are as under churn drill, drifters, jackhammer, piston drill, rotary percussion drill or rotary hammer drill and wagon drill. So churn drill, drifter, jackhammer and piston drill, these are some types of drills, rotary drills and wagon drills. Okay. So selection of drilling equipment. So holes are drilled into the rock for different purposes like blasting, grouting and investigation, etc. So the drilling equipment should be so that maximum work can be done at minimum cost. So the following factors should be considered while selecting drilling equipments. The first, hardness of rock, depth of borehole, nature of terrain, texture of rock, and purpose of hole, that is for blasting, grouting, and investigation, etc. Then availability of water and size of project. Guidelines for the selection of drilling equipment: jackhammer for a small hole up to 3 meter depth, diamond drill for drilling hole up to 8 centimeter diameter, for drilling incline holes for getting cores up to 75 mm diameter. Short drill for obtaining cores of 8 to 20 centimeter diameter, piston drill for drilling blast hole of 15 centimeter diameter up to 90 meter depth, rotary drill for drilling blast hole 15 to 20 centimeter diameter up to 90 meter depth. So this is about the drilling and the different equipments which are used for the drilling. Okay, like jackhammer, drifter, stopper, leg drill. Okay, so the next one is the blasting. So blasting is nothing but the operation in which, yes, so the term blasting is used to indicate the discharging of an explosive to loosen the rocks so as to turn them into the small pieces of the stone. So the drilling and blasting is most frequently used for rock excavation techniques. Okay, so by breaking the rocks into the small sizes, okay, that is into the form of aggregate. So processing is an aggregate production operation, or to excavate, which remove the rocks. Blasting should be considered as a generally more economical and mechanical excavation. So blasting is basically nothing but the blasting is done to loosen the rock for in case of excavation, and blasting is performed by discharging the explosive placed into the drill hole for the purpose. Okay, so different terms. Here you can see the blasting is used to indicate the discharging of an explosive to loosen the rock so as to turn them into the small pieces of the stone. Blasting is done to loosen the rock for ease of excavation. Blasting is performed by discharging the explosive placed into the hole drill for the purpose, and tremendous energy is produced by blasting loosen the rocks. So explosive used for the blasting. So different types of explosive which are used for the blasting. So explosive, it is nothing but the compounds that detonates on introduction of an suitable initiation. So what are some different terms that related with the blasting? So first one is the blasting. Blasting, it is nothing but the discharging of an explosive to loosen the rock. Next, explosive. Explosive is nothing but a chemical compound which when burned under the favorable condition produce a high pressure. Blasting powder. Blasting powder, it is a low explosive made from sulfur, charcoal and sodium or potassium nitrate. Dynamite, this is a high explosive with, okay, so dynamite is a high explosive. Then stemming, it is a filling of an inert material. Primer, it is a portion of a change which loaded with a firing device with initiation of explosive. Then benching is a process of excavation using ledge in a step pattern. Okay, so these are some terms that related with the blasting process. Okay, so these are some common explosive which are used in the blasting. Okay, so what are the different characteristics of the blast explosive? Okay, so the explosive characteristics in which the first one is strain. So that energy which produced after the explosion. Okay, so it should be having high energy, and okay, high force can be developed and its ability to do work. So the strength should be high. Next one is sensitivity. Next, detonation velocity and water resistance. These are some characteristics of explosive. The next one is different explosive which are used for the blasting. So some of the explosive here, the dynamite, then ammonium nitrate, then slurry, then ANFO, then RDX. So broadly, this explosive can classify into low explosive and high explosive. Okay, so dynamite, the first dynamite, it is an explosive used for blasting. So dynamite consists of 25% of sandy earth saturated with 75% of nitroglycerin. It is in the form of thick paste and it is sold in cartridge. It is very poisonous in nature and develops violent headache through the touch with the skin. The next dynamite cartridge is placed in the borehole and tamped with a wooden bar, and the charge is fired by a fuse. Then ammonium nitrate. So this type of explosive is widely used in construction project for surface as well as underground explosion. It is more safer than dynamite because it is detonated by a special type of primer. So it is economical than ammonia. It is economical than dynamite. The third one is a slurry. So this is a generic term for both the jails and immersion. A slurry explosive is made of ammonium, calcium, sodium nitrate, and a sensitizer along with a varying amount of water. Slurry explosive mixture of oxidizing salts, fuel, and sensitizer made water resistance by the cross-linking of gums or waxes is referred to as a water gel. The next one is ANFO, that is ammonium nitrate fuel oil. So this explosive is used extensively for construction, blasting, and represents about 80% of all explosive use in the United States. It is a mixture of 4.5 kg ammonium nitrate and 5 liters number of 2 diesel fuel oil. This is the optimum mixture, and the mixture is saturated for 24 hours. The mixture is free flowing and can be directly poured into the drill hole. In case of wet hole, the mixture is kept in a plastic bags and placed in a hole. This explosive is detonated by dynamite primer placed at the bottom of hole. Next, RDX. So rapid detonating explosive. Other explosive are gunpowder, blasting gelatin, and liquid oxygen. There are RDX, then a slurry, ANFO, ammonium nitrate, and dynamite. Explosion process, how to do the explosive. Okay, so the blast hole is clean and gunpowder or dynamite charge is filled the bottom of the hole. A priming needle in the form of copper rod is kept in the center of hole. Grease is applied to the priming needle so that it can be easily pulled out. The remaining portion of the hole is filled with the inert material like a rock powder or wet clay known as stemming. The stemming material is properly compacted by copper rod. So this is what the operation of blast hole. Okay, so first one is cartridge, then pouring of the stemming, then blast hole. Okay, so in this way this operation is carried out. So after tamping is completed, the priming needle is pulled out and the hole so created is filled with the gunpowder or dynamite. A fuse is kept in the hole with its end 15 to 20 centimeter above the surface of the rock. The outer end of a fuse is detonated by the matchbox or electric spark. After the blast, the rock mass is divided into smaller parts. Okay, so you can see this is what the borehole. After the excavation, you can keep cartridge, detonator, and gunpowder stemming and the blast hole. Okay, and you can spark it at the top of the ground. So that going to be converted. Rock mass is divided into the small parts. Okay, so this is all about drilling and blasting, and some care should be taken during transportation and storage of disposal. That is, do not leave an explosive in any location. Do not smoke, permit smoking, or have any source of fire nearby the explosive. They do not keep explosive where they are exposed to excessive heat, spark, and impact. Do not allow any unauthorized or unrequired person to be present where the explosive are handled. Detonators should not be stored with other explosives. Vehicle transporting explosives should be marked with the word explosive. Okay? And this vehicle transported should not be overloaded and should be in perfect working condition. So this is all about the drilling and blasting and the operation of drilling and blasting and the different equipments which are used for the drilling and blasting, then loading of hole and blasting of excavation.